in East Coast area or something. So when I got to, I went back to my original unit, which was in North Carolina. That's where everybody comes in because they send you to your fleet, well, your structure, wherever your headquarters is.
Right.
Mine was North Carolina. That's where my air wing was. I was with 1st Marines MWSG 47. Our unit was our planes was in North Carolina. So
Okay.
that's where everybody come. The cooks, motor T,
Okay.
everybody that's established
Sure.
to that squadron.
Okay. Okay.
And then they break you apart. So we was there for in North Carolina about 2 months,
Okay.
getting ready to go to Desert Storm.
Okay.
Getting your shots and your signing paperwork and all that,
Right.
because this is a big one. This is really the biggest one since, I guess, Vietnam. And that's when I saw the world change, because they was bringing people in that had been out. They thought their Marine Corps they thought their Marine Corps career was over. Oh, they was bringing these women back in, and you had to teach them how to march again and get dressed again, and they had to leave their families. But Desert Storm changed the military.
Okay.
The reason I said that, because up until Desert Storm, people was going into the military everything but for combat. They was going in the military to get away. They was going in the military for schooling, for money. Fighting was the last thing on these people's mind. But when Desert Storm broke out, and they started snatching people from the houses, almost like a draft again, that was a rude awakening for a lot of people.
Sure.
Especially, it wasn't so bad on me because I didn't have to really. I wasn't a mother getting snatched out from a. I mean, and it was, they pulled you right from your kids and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I was over there for the whole duration, for the whole a year.
Okay.
And when we got there, it was nothing but. Did you ever see that movie Jarhead? That's us.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
That's true to form.
Okay.
Because the Marine Corps is not going to make a movie of no kind that's not to their standing.
Sure.
When people ask me, they say, I want to really see your Marine Corps career. I tell them to watch Full Metal Jacket. You ever saw that movie? That is true to form.
Right.
There's no deviating from that movie.
Yeah.
And then you follow up, and then you watch Top Gun. I was like stationed on one of those carriers, military police. And then you watch Heartbreak Ridge. That's my closing out career with the gunnery sergeant Clint Eastwood. So that's kind of my Marine Corps structure right there.
Okay.
But Desert Storm, and when we was over in Desert Storm, we knew. I told as we was leaving, I had a group of, I was in charge of I think I had about 80 people under my immediate wing. And I told them, I said, look, I don't care whose fault it is. I don't care who started this mess. I don't care. I don't even want to hear it. I don't care why you're here, how you got here. I said, but what's important, let's all do what we got to do to get back home. And we'll figure it out later.
Right.
But we can't do nothing right now here. But luckily, everybody that went with me came back home. We was over there a whole year. And I was actually slated to retire from the Marine Corps. I had 20 years. I was coming up on 20 years then. And they froze retirement. They said nobody's going to retire because Desert Storm broke out.
Right.
And they gave everybody 2 years added on. So I got a total of 22 years.
Okay.
But during Desert Storm, the people that, once they came home, the people that went in, it's just